Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, as you saw by the title and thumbnail, I do have some exciting news to share with you all. I am now officially a brand ambassador for Kiara Sky, and I'm super excited. I've always wanted to work with this brand. Like, I just love seeing their products online, and I'm just so happy that they reached out to me. So yeah, I'm officially a brand ambassador, and as you see, I have this huge box that I'm going to be unboxing and showing you everything that I received. So when I open the box, this is what it looks like, and this box is super huge. I had to adjust my camera just in order for it to fit on my nail area, and when it first arrived, I did want to take a sneak peek. So whenever I opened it, I accidentally opened it upside down, so I did have to be very careful with this box to make sure nothing fell from the bottom. But since the box is super big, I'm just gonna set it on the floor and just pull the items from the box and show you what I received. So starting off simple, I am gonna start with the gel polishes. I was able to pick out $200 worth of items from their website, which I'm super grateful for. And there are more items included, but I'll get more into that later. But for now, I'm going to show you guys these gel polishes. So this first one here I'm showing is a white called Snow Bunny. I felt like having a white was just like necessary. Even though I do have other whites from other brands, I still wanted to try white from Kiara Sky because not all consistencies are the same, not all formulas are the same. I just wanted to try something different, and also these polishes are cruelty free, which I was really happy about because recently I seen a TikTok about testing products on animals, and at first I honestly didn't know what that really meant until like I seen that TikTok, and it's just horrible. So having cruelty free products makes me feel a whole lot better while using them. The second color here I'm showing you is a brown color called Cold Brew, and I did pick these colors out in December, so whenever I was picking them out, so in my mind I was thinking New Year's and Valentine's Day, so you will see like browns, pinkish, nudes, and like gold, those type of things. This third color here is called Peach Sangria, which is a really pretty like sheer pink glittery color. In my nail room is sort of cold, so that is the reason for the consistency. If you remember when I unboxed the Madam Glam advent calendar, I had another glitter that was just like this, and it's just because the temperature in my nail room, once it warmed up, it was a whole lot better. It was nice and smooth, and you will see that later in the video. But the second box here is filled with more of like powder items, but this first item here is a sprinkle on glitter. And I really want to say I love Kiara Sky's packaging. Like, it's just so, like, it blew me away the entire time I was unboxing it, like from the logo on top to like the actual print that's on the side of the jar. But this color here is called Pink Tiara, and this is a sprinkle on glitter. It's not the one I wanted. The one I wanted was actually sold out, so I just got something very similar, and it's still very pretty. Just a pink sprinkle on glitter, which you can use to sprinkle on your nails, do sugar nails, or use in a custom glitter mix, whatever you choose to do with it. And I do love how you get a lot in this jar. So the next two items I'm going to show are acrylic powders from their Diamond FX collection, and their Diamond FX collection is reflective glitters. These are so pretty. I have fallen in love with reflective glitters, whether it's acrylics or gel polishes. Like, they just sparkle so much under direct flash and in the sunlight. It's just a really pretty color itself, and it is called Gold Touch. This is one of the items I had in mind whenever I was gonna do my New Year's nails, but it didn't really plan out how I wanted it to. This next color, like I said, is also from their reflective powder collection, and it is a pink glitter called Berrylicious. I love that name, and I will be swatching these later in the video, so if you want to stay for the swatches, please just keep watching. Moving on to this next box here is full of powders. Like I said, I was able to pick out everything that I'm showing you, and as you can see, I have 5 powders here, and I didn't really notice how close in color the pink and nudes were. But like, I feel like those are just like basic colors I would want to try from a brand before I start getting like the real bright colors and like the real vibrant. I just feel like having really soft cover pinks and nudes is just the best choice to start off with. But this red color here was just preparing me for Valentine's Day nails. I did want to post a Valentine's Day set using some of these new Kiara Sky products, so it was a very pretty color, so I don't regret getting it. I don't regret starting off with that bold of a choice of a color. And I do plan on growing my Kiara Sky collection a lot more, so it's just gonna add to the collection for later. For all of these colors, I am showing the names first, even though I'm not saying them, but I do show them before I open them. Of course, I will be swatching them. And all of these, at least I think all of these, are all-in-one powders, so you can use them as acrylic powders or dip, whichever one you prefer. And since these jars are a little bit bigger, like for the people who use dip powders, you are able to dip your nails in depending on how long you keep your nails. And personally, I love having like bigger jars for dip powders, because the other brands that reach out to me, every time they send me dip powder, it's always like the little tiny jars, like the little saviland jars, and it's just a total mess. You end up having to pour all of the powder out of the jar, and it just gets a lot messy. So having a bigger jar is a lot easier for dip powders. And of course, after seeing my nail friend Kate, which is Casey Nails here on YouTube, she does dip powder using Kiara Sky products all the time, and it just makes me a lot more excited to try it because her application is so perfect. But now that we are finished looking at the powders, one of the items I did want to try is the rub-on chrome powder. I don't really use chrome powder that often, but it's one of those items where I really want to start getting into it. Also, this was one of the items I wanted to use for my New Year's nails, but like I said, it didn't really happen like I planned. But I will be getting into it very soon. So switching gears here, this next item, the next two items are not items that I picked out of the $200 worth of products. This was actually sent to me in a giveaway I won like sometime last year from one of my nail friends, Naomi. It's a 100% Kolinsky brush from Kiara Sky, and I talk very highly of their brushes. I love their brushes. Not only does the pretty handle get me excited about them, having a good acrylic brush is one of the most important things with doing acrylic application. And let me just say, if you don't own an acrylic brush from Kiara Sky, I really recommend you getting one. This next item was also one of the items I won in that giveaway. I have yet to open it just because I get a lot of these in my PR packages, so I didn't really feel the need to open it just yet, but I will be opening it very soon. Okay, so we have another box. So I still have items in the first box, that huge box that I showed, but I wanted to switch gears before I open the last two items inside of it. I'm moving on to this next box because I do have more items. I actually purchased these items myself, but after I was added to the Kiara Sky team, they noticed I placed an order for these items here, and they were nice enough to actually refund me. So technically the only thing I paid for was this Bling It On wax pencil. They did refund me for this acrylic kit, and if you guys haven't seen, this has been all over Instagram when it launched. I've seen a few of their ambassadors post this, and I just know I had to have this. I'm not going to do a full unboxing in this video, but it is a 14-piece acrylic kit that is perfect for beginners. You have everything that you need. I'm just going to show you more of a sneak peek, but I'm not going to do a full unboxing. I will save it for another video. So if you want to stay tuned, make sure to have on my post notifications. Also, with this acrylic kit, I did get the bundle to where I can get the dappen dish. So on the website, there are two versions of this acrylic kit. Well, not necessarily two versions, but you can just get the acrylic kit by itself, or you can bundle it, save a little bit of money, and get the dappen dish as well. And on Instagram, I did see one of their ambassadors named Lindsay. She posted this dappen dish, and I just know I had to have it. It's so pretty. Like, it just looks so fancy, so cool. This is what the top looks like. It have the logo on the top, and off camera I tried almost 5 minutes trying to open this box, not knowing it was supposed to like twist, and it's just so beautiful how it just does that. Like, I was just so amazed by Kiara Sky's packaging with everything that I unboxed. And this dappen dish is made of glass, so it does have a little bit of weight to it, but I really love how it looks. And here's just a visual of how deep it is. This is how much product it's going to hold. Yeah, I love it. I love the way it looks. It looks really fancy, and I'm already obsessed with it. I still haven't used it yet. It's been a couple days since I unboxed this video, but I'm super obsessed with it, and I will have everything linked down below for you guys to check out. So that was everything else I wanted to show from like the other boxes. So going back to the bigger box, I am so excited to have the next two items. Like, I can't even get my words out. I'm so excited. When I was unboxing this, it was just so unreal that I actually had these products in my hand. 𝚙𝚚𝚐𝚘 products has always been something I wanted to try, but they're just kind of expensive. And since I already get a lot of other items for free, I just didn't feel like it was necessary to go out and buy this expensive one. So I did get the purple or lavender bundle just because purple is my favorite color, and I don't know, like, I just thought it was so pretty. I was debating on the pink one as well, but I just decided to go with the purple. So here's what it looked like whenever I take off the box. Also, whenever you do buy these, I do think you are paying a little bit more for the packaging as well, because this packaging is so well put together. It's just overall amazing. And on this card here, it does show you the colors that they have. So they have the purple, white, pink, and sort of like a turquoise blue. But here's an overview of what the drill looks like. And I'm just gonna quickly unbox everything that came with it. So these are rechargeable, so there was the charger piece, and I'm not sure what this is or what it's used for, but the way I like to store mine, I feel like I won't be using that anyway. We also have two drill bits. I'm not sure what the one on the left is, but the one on the right I'm pretty sure is a mandrel drill bit that you attach a standing band to. We also have the little side clip-on piece, and also this little thingy where you can lay your hand piece and it rests on your desk all neat. And then here is the drill itself. Like, I'm still super like shocked that I'm actually having 𝚙𝚚𝚐𝚘 products in my nail room. I really love the hollow reflectiveness on the side, like the 𝚙𝚚𝚐𝚘 logo Beyond Pro. It's just so pretty. I cannot get over this. And you guys know I am a sucker for packaging, so like just looking at it makes me so happy. So flipping it over to the top, everything is pretty self-explanatory. We have on the far left, we have the on and off knob, which controls the speed. The nail drill does go up to 35,000 RPMs. We also have the forward and reverse control, and on the far right is where you plug in the handpiece, which I am taking out now. And it's just so beautiful. I love the size of it. I love the weight of it. It feels very lightweight, but you can also tell that it's like very nice quality. Like, if it's very nice in my hand, sort of like a pencil. It's very slim. And it also has the lock and unlock feature. I love these on nail drills because once you lock it, that drill bit is not sliding out one bit. And I also like how like the little piece that already comes in the nail drill before you get it, it has like the little white stopper on there, and I don't usually buy those, but that is just to prevent the dust from getting like inside of the nail drill and malfunctioning. But yeah, I went ahead and plugged in the nail drill, and it has a very easy to read LED screen. And it has the battery percentage. It shows you which direction is in. Right now it says F because it is in the forward direction. And as you can see, it does goes up to 35,000 RPMs. And I had to pull it up to my ear because I was like, is it even on? It was so quiet. It felt like it wasn't even on at all. I feel like the vibrations are very low, but it may be different when I actually start to use it, so I won't say too much on that just yet. But for the most part, like, just hearing it, first impressions is very quiet. The vibrations are very low even on the highest speed. And I just went ahead and put in the side clip. Personally, I like to use these just because how I store them on like the area where I keep my nail drills. It's just easier to keep the handpiece with the drill. Also, I love how you can change the side that you want it on. And yeah, I really love that, but personally I love mine's on the right side. So yeah, that's the drill, and I did go ahead and put it on the charger, so whenever I start to use it, it's fully charged and working properly. I would recommend that you have your products like this or electronics at least halfway charged up so that it works properly. So I set that to the side, and of course guys, we have the bundle. And then the last item I'm going to show you is also the Beyond Pro bundle lamp. I'm so excited. It opens the same way as the drill, and I just love this packaging. It's super pretty. Like, it just makes me want more items from Kiara Sky with the packaging alone. And at this point, I wish I could just be like Oprah and be like, you get a bundle, you get a bundle, and give every one of you guys a bundle, because I just love these items so far and I haven't even used them, and I feel like that says a lot. And also, I'm just gonna quickly unbox it because this video, like I said, is already long. The first thing that I pulled out shows you the colors, which you can get your drill and lamp to match colors, which I think is very pretty. And of course I got the purple to match, and I didn't mention it, but I did change my desk mat to match the theme of the items today, because I know I was gonna be filming this and I got the purple one, so I just wanted everything to match along with my gloves. I'm just gonna quickly unbox it. So again, the lamp is also rechargeable, so you get the charger piece and you also get the bottom plate for the lamp. I just love how the logo is printed on everything. Like, I feel like that makes it more like aesthetic. I was gonna take off the plastic, but I was like, I don't want this to get messed up with gel polish, so I just kept it on. The last time I kept on my plastic, someone said that the plastic needs to be removed so that the UV rays can reflect off of the plate and give an all around good cure. Let me know if that's true or not. If so, I'll probably remove it so that it doesn't interfere with my polygel curing. But for the most part, I do want to keep it on so it doesn't get messed up. But this is what the lamp looks like. The underside of it is super nice. The quality feels amazing. It has a maximum of 48 watt, and that is the highest that it goes. So moving on to the back of it, it does have another LED screen, easy to read. It has the on and off button. It also has 4 timer settings, which are 15, 30, 60, and a 90-second low heat mode. So let's just go ahead and cut it on to see what it looks like. It's already half charged when I turned it on, but here's what it looks like whenever you press your button. So when you press your button, it automatically turns on and it will stay on, and it will count down until that timer goes off. And I feel like that's perfect for like swatches, when you want to cure your swatches. But when you are doing your nails, you can just use the motion sensor mode. You just click what timer you want and then you just put your hand in. And yeah, that's basically how it works. I really love the overall size of it, and I said a lot of good things, but I just wanted to mention like some things I heard from other creators. If the brand is not going to be honest with you, I know these creators and actual buyers will be. I've heard from creators that their drill malfunctioned, or like their lamps, it just stopped working out the blue and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And hopefully that's not the case with mine, but we will see, and I will update you guys if I ever have that problem. Hopefully I don't, but like I said, we will see. So that was everything that I unboxed, and I'm so grateful to receive these items from Kiara Sky. And like I said, I am officially a brand ambassador for them, so you can use my code NailsByKey10 and it will save you 10% off their website on your entire order. I will have it linked down below if you want to check out some of their products. So moving on to the swatches, as you can see from the bottle, it looks so pigmented. The quality looks so great. But when I actually started to swatch them, they were a lot thinner than I thought they were gonna be. But honestly, like, I don't want to seem biased just because I got these products for free and I'm working with them. I feel like the thinness is like a good type of thin, because as you can see, one coat is still very nice coverage. Usually when you have 2 coverage products, this first coat is like really streaky, but I didn't get that with mine's, and it feels very lightweight. And for that reason, if you did have to go in with 2 coats, I feel like it wouldn't be very thick and feel weighed down. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know, I really love the consistency of these. But let me just say, I did have higher expectations on them being a little bit thicker, but honestly, I'm not mad at the outcome. And even though they weren't as thick as I thought they were gonna be, the coverage is still very nice, and I love that they're super lightweight. This last color here that I'm swatching, called Pink Sangria, is a very like sheer pinkish color, which I love as well. This first coat is a little bit lighter than what I expected, but I really do love the glitters that's coming through. here's what the first coat looks like. I went ahead and cured it, and I'm adding on a second layer, and I love this second layer a lot better. And as you can see, it did have a little bit more time to warm up, and it is a lot smoother than it was before. When I picked it out on the website, this is exactly what I was picturing for this color and the reason why I got it. So 2 coats for that one is what I want, and for the other ones, 1 coat is still very nice even though they are a little bit thin. Like I said, the lightweightness to them, it just makes it a lot easier to work with. So now we are going to go ahead and do the acrylic swatches. Before I start to swatch them, I am just going to give them a little shake to make sure all of the powders are mixed evenly together. It does help with like marbling, or it just helps like the overall consistency of the powders and just gives it a nicer bead, and it's just easier to work with. So for the beads, I did expect them to just like melt into such a buttery ball, but that was not the case. I tried to use a little bit more monomer as I went and swatch these, but that still just wasn't the case. I'm curious to know if it's just because the monomer I'm using, I'm not using the Kiara Sky monomer that's in the acrylic kit. Like I said, I wanted to wait to unbox that, so I am using my not polished monomer as I always use. It's universal, so I'm pretty sure it will work decently with any powder that I have. But since Kiara Sky has its own monomer, I feel like that would make a better performance, a better application, and just an overall nicer product. But whenever I unbox my acrylic kit, I will test that out and see if their monomer works the same or if it works better. But for now, I am using my not polished low odor monomer as I swatch these, and the swatches are not bad. I just expected them to just like melt on the brush and become very buttery, but yeah, it is what it is. The colors are still very nice and laid. I feel like all of these colors are true to the powder that's inside of the jar. So what color is in there is the color that you are definitely gonna be getting. And even though I did get like my pinks that I got and my nudes that I picked out are very similar, but if you are a nail tech or if you do nails, a nail enthusiast, you do know that the shades are very different. I really love the colors I picked out because like I said, when you are starting with a new brand, I feel like the more softer colors, like something easy to work with, something that's very nice for a base, that is the colors that you want to get, unless it's just a personal preference for you to just go out, get very bright colors. But for me, I really love those nice cover pinks and nudes that you can lay down as a base and just do nail art on top of it, or you know, just things like that. I really love the colors I picked out, and I really love those glitters from their Glitter Diamond FX collection. I honestly want all of those, and I will not stop until I do have them. They're just so pretty. But here's all of the colors, and they are just so pretty. I love how these powders work so far. Nothing really sticks out to me yet though. They feel pretty normal, but yeah, I am gonna give them a try in the same video. And here's also a look of those Glitter Diamond FX powders under flash. Like, they're just so sparkly. If you love glittery nails, these are the perfect products or lines for you to get, because honestly, like, it's just so gorgeous. I cannot stop saying that. But yeah, these are all of the products I received. The only products I end up purchasing from like all of this laid out is the Bling It silicone tool to apply bling. And again, I am super grateful to have been receiving all of these products. It wouldn't be possible without you guys showing love to my content, so thank you all so much. You can purchase these items on the Kiara Sky website, and you can use my discount code, which is nailsbyki10. And I was just curious to see how much these products cost together, and I know, like, because these products are not cheap, so like I know you guys are probably curious too. So I did the math, and all of these items that I showed today averaged up to $1,013. It may not be the exact price because I did get like the acrylic kit and the dappen dish as a bundle, so it does knock off like $3 or $4, but it still averages up to $1,013 because the most expensive items that I had was the drill and lamp. So the drill itself costs $349 and the lamp is $250, and the bundle together is $539. So that's what took up most of it. But the products that they sent me, like Kiara Sky sent me, was $791 plus the $124 that they refunded me for the acrylic kit. And I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. I was just curious to see, and I know a lot of you guys were curious as well. But yeah, that's the price of it. These products are very nice quality, so one thing I will say, you do get what you pay for. And also, since the packaging is like very nice and high quality, I do feel like the time and money that they put into the packaging, you also kind of like have to pay a little bit more, just so like their money is not wasted, if that makes sense. So you also pay for the packaging, not only the product. Because if you can remember where I unboxed the Model 1s, it was like this limited edition kit where they have like these cat eye gels and some dip powders. Like separately, it costed way less than buying the bundles. So like, and it was very nice packaging. It was very holographic, pretty purple, reflective. So yeah, I think that's kind of like the same case. So yeah, you most definitely pay for the packaging. So yeah, let's just jump right into the nail set. So I know this video is already at 25 minutes long. I was kind of debating if I should just show the unboxing and then keep the video, like the actual nail set, separate, but I just wanted to put it all in one video and get it over with. I did decide on doing some Valentine's Day nails, and when you are a nail content creator, you have to start early on these designs, or like I always say, if you start on time, you will most definitely be late. I still may do something related to New Year's. Like I feel like just having something something with like a nude base, maybe black and gold glitter. I feel like that would be a very nice New Year's set without being like too New Year's-y, since I am a little bit late, 10 days late to be exact. I mean, it's not really late, it's just I don't want to go like super New Year's-y as if I would on like January 1st. But enough rambling. So I did decide to do some Valentine's Day nails, and I do have this part sped up quite a bit just because I didn't want this part to take long, but it's still very enjoyable to watch it happen like at this speed. This is my first time using Kiara Sky products. Once I got started, I felt like this was a very bold choice to try using new products. Usually I would just try to do like a base nail and just do something very simple, but I went for a pink and red marble, and I have not really mastered the technique in doing acrylic marble. Gel polish marble is super easy, but for acrylic it's so challenging. At first I didn't really like how it was looking. I felt like it didn't really give me that marble look I was going for. But since this video was already like late, well, not really late, but I had this package for like almost 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm kind of getting behind in my videos, so I just wanted to go ahead and just get it started. And so I kept doing what I was doing. I did a marble on my index, middle, and pinky. I'm going back with this nude. I forgot which nude this is. I believe it's Sweetest Pie, and I'm just doing a nude ombre over my marbles. And for my ring and thumb, I'm also going to do a full coverage nude using the same nude color I'm doing for my ombre, just to kind of balance it out and not have like too much going on and still keep it very cute and simple. I feel like these products are very easy to work with, even with doing something challenging like this. It was very easy to do, and yeah, I didn't have a problem with them. And like I said, when I was swatching them, I do feel like they may work better with the Kiara Sky monomer, but even with the not polished monomer, I had no problem using them. Of course, since it is a new product, the powders are formulated different than other brands, so you will just have to work with them and just find like that perfect bead that's right for you, and just figure out how it works best for you. Because I know some people may like wetter beads, or some people may like the drier one bead method type application. To me, it doesn't really matter. It just depends on what I'm doing on that nail. Whenever I'm doing a full coverage nail, I do like to pick up more powder so that the application doesn't take as long. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my ombres without talking. It's not going to take too long, but I have been talking for about 30 minutes straight now, and yeah, that's a lot for me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this part up, and I'm going to come back to explain the next step. So like I said, that did not take long at all. And going on to the next step, so when I picked up this bead here for my full coverage ring finger application, this bead got super buttery, and this is what I was expecting when I was swatching them. I don't know what I did different. I think it may be the ratio of monomer to powder that I picked up. I wasn't really sure, but this is exactly what I was expecting. So I guess it's safe to say that this powder works absolutely perfect even with the not polished monomer, but I'm still curious to see how it will work with the actual like brand like that is supposed to be with. But I guess it's just your preference of monomer, or just however you decide to work with it. But I do just want to let you know that it works very nicely with this not polished monomer as well. With this application, it was kind of getting a little bit toasty in my nail room because I did get a new heater for it. I know you guys hear me talk about like the polishes being cold, so they're super thick, and it's just cold in my nail room. So I got a new heater and it works so good to where I actually had to turn it off because it was making this acrylic dry super fast. So yeah, this application, you will see it start to dry a little bit faster around the cuticle area, and the overall application just was like very thick. I did try to build that nail up just because I didn't want to waste time and encapsulate. I also went ahead and finished my thumb off camera, and this is what the application looks like. I went ahead and started my filing process. I wanted to use the drill, show a little bit of me using the drill on camera also with my application. So I'm gonna be debulking around my cuticles and just filing over the nails using the drill, and also the drill bit that came with the drill. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this, letting this play out and let you guys enjoy it. And by the way, I said it, but I don't think I finished that sentence. I went ahead and filed with my hand file and went over the surface. That's why they look a little bit neater than the like right after the application part. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this part here play out, let you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you are enjoying the video so far. If you have, make sure to go ahead and like the video. If you are here and you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you are feeling generous, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also, before I go, I did just want to say I went ahead and encapsulated off camera as well to my marble nails. I didn't add any clear acrylic on my full nude nails just because they didn't need it, but of course we had to encapsulate that ombre and marbles. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this part finish playing up. I'll be back in a second. So now that I have finished doing my filing, this is what the nails look like. I went ahead and washed them off and just cleaned the nails, and I added some lotion to my hands. So this is what we're going to be working with as a base. And so yeah, let's get into the nail art. So for the nail art, I wanted to use the products that I received in my unboxing earlier. And like I mentioned, I did say like these gel polishes are a little bit thinner than I expected, so this is not going to be like very nice for nail art, but for a full coverage nail I do think they will work a lot better. I haven't even tried it yet, but just by putting it on the nail palette, it just looks very thin. I feel like it's not going to be as opaque, so I'm not going to be using this. And I know this brand has potential just because I switched to one of their gel liners that they sent to me around Halloween. It's super pigmented and it's just like very bright and super white, and this is what I use for the nail art. I will have this gel liner set linked down below as well. And for my nail art, I wanted to go with some heart flames, but it was so difficult to do. Doing hearts is so hard for me. I don't know why, but it is so hard for me to get the left side symmetrical with the right. I feel like it's just because I cannot like position my hand. Like my hands are very shaky, and whenever I bring coffee to like drink my iced coffee, my hands are even more shaky. So it's just like I can never really do them right or as neat as I want to. And for these, like, the outside I wasn't really worried about, but it was mostly like the inside that needed to be neat, and I didn't have a brush small enough to like go in and clean it up, and I just didn't want to worry about it. And for my second attempt, it was a little bit better, but as you can see, the left side is still not quite what I was looking for. I did edit out all of my other mistakes, so when I say I was getting frustrated, don't just base that off what you see. I did try like way more times, like on camera. I just edited that out so many times to the point where I had to cut off the camera so that I just wouldn't be wasting footage. And none of them turned out right, so what I went for is just some hearts, scattered hearts over my marble, and I still like the way this turned out. It's just not how I expected them to be, but I still think it's very nice and pretty for Valentine's Day. And these hearts are very simple and easy to make, especially with this liner brush. So yeah, I'm gonna do this to all of my marble nails. And yeah, this is basically how all of my nails are turning out so far. So I went ahead and cured them in my light, and I did stop the camera because I was unsure on what I wanted to do. So off camera, I just applied a thin layer to my nude nail of this pink sangria glitter, and I loved how it looked. It was so pretty, even though it's like very translucent. You can't really see the pinkish to it, but the glitters are so gorgeous, and I loved it to the point where I wanted to cure it, so I went ahead and cured that. And then I also put a layer on my thumb, and I did keep this part in so you guys can see how this color applies. And again, now it's very smooth and it's not as thick as it was before. I also went in with this Crafts by 9 top coat, and I went over my other nails with it off camera. And here I'm just going over my other nails with them. I kind of forgot like what I had in here because since this video was like so long already, I didn't want to just put like unnecessary footage in there, so I did edit a lot of it out. Now, referring to a lot of it, I did edit out a lot of my mistakes and also the bling designs that I had planned. Nothing really worked. I tried several bling designs, like blinged out designs using pink and red charms, like the heart charms, pearls, but I didn't like how anything was turning out. I felt like the red charms I was adding was like too reddish for the marble design, because like them beside each other, they kind of look a little bit more pinkish. So yeah, I just ended up going with some simple pink rhinestones around the cuticle. I went ahead and added some cuticle oil, and this is how the nails turned out. I will say I'm kind of disappointed, even though I do love how they turned out. I'm kind of disappointed just because it didn't really go as planned, and I don't know, it's something about like the shaping to where like they just don't look as neat. And like for this video, I had really high hopes and I wanted my nails to be like so good, so nice. I mean, I do love them, just not like my best work, I feel like. But I will be trying more designs with Kiara Scott products. I'm so excited to be trying them further. But I'm really impressed by the marble. Like while I was doing them, I just had no faith at all. It was definitely a trust the process design or look for me, because I haven't mastered that marble technique yet, but I do love how they look on my nails. So for that, I'm happy. It's just not what I expected. And overall, I really do love these Kiara Sky products. Like I said, I cannot wait to test them further. And like I said, I'm super grateful to have all of these products sent to me. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.